Hey everyone, I'm Sourabh and I'm a professional data engineer with 4 years of experience. So I'm starting this series where I will be teaching you guys SQL from a data engineer perspective. So I won't be going deep into very basic things. If you're clicking on this video, I think you know like basic stuff and you want to get intermediate and advanced fast. So that will be the thing I will cover. So yeah, let's get started. So SQL is structured query language and it is used to interact with our databases. With SQL you can retrieve, manipulate and manage data stored in relational databases. Let's start with the basic SQL structure. First we have select. So by select, it means is what are the columns we want to retrieve from our database or a table. So that is like we are selecting these column 1 2 3 4 column 1 2 3 4 from means like from which table or database you want to select these columns. So then we give the you know table name from which table we want to retrieve these columns, and in the end we use this semicolon to end the query. This is the employee table. We have name of the person, ID, age and department, and we want to select only name and age from this table. So yeah, we have written this query select name age from employees and we'll get only these things. But if we want to select all the columns, so for that we use star, select star from employees, we will get all the details. Now next thing is filter condition, which is SQL where. So we use where condition to filter our results which we are getting from the query. The way it works is like we write select statement, then column we want to retrieve, then from which table we want to retrieve, then we add our filter, like what condition we want to filter on where, then we add the condition. Okay, so this was our employee table. So let's say we want to filter on the basis of age who are older than 25. So we will do like select star from employees where age is greater than 25. So it will filter out the data and it will only show people with age more than 25. Now we have and or not. So in where condition, if we want to join two like filters, like let's see how it works. So here we have this customer table and we want to filter on where age is less than 31, where age is less than 31. 31. Okay, let's see. Now we are getting these. Now what if we want to add one more condition, like we only want people who are from UK, not USA, and where what our country equals to UK. So now we will only get UK people. So you can add multiple condition again and again, like where customer ID should be greater than 4, like these kind of condition you can add again and again. What and does is both of these condition will be true, then we will retrieve the result from the query. And we have covered what about or. So let's say we want people with age 31 or people with age 28. So it will check like either of these value. Even if one is true, it will retrieve that record. Now comes not. The thing about not is there is other ways also to do not is if we want age not equal to, we can do this 31. So you can see it didn't give us 31, or you can do not equal to also, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this also mean not, this also means not, and if I use not is not, I don't think this will work. This will give a syntax error. Yeah, so this way also you can use not. But from experience I can say like we don't use not like this. If we have to use not equal to, we'll use this or this. Okay, so where we have learned and or not we have covered now. Between, in, and like. So what are these operators? So between, as the name suggests, if we want, let's say age. Earlier we saw that like without using between also we can produce the same result. But what I will suggest is between is best used in terms of date, like when we are using querying our date with type of column. So where you can add where date was this and this, and then we have in operator. So what in does is we can add multiple ages here. So let's say we want only people with 31 age, 25 and 28. So what it will do is like it will check all the records where age should be out of these three, like age should 31, 25, 28. So we can write this like this also, age equals to 31 or age equals to 25 or age equal to 28. But this is easier way to use in and add all the variables here 31, 25, 28, and it will be easier. Okay, so in also covered. Now we have like operator. So what like does is like is different. Okay, so like is used with characters mostly. Okay, see, so we want people whose last name starts with R. So what we can do is where last name like starts with R, and then we can add percentile. So the meaning of percentile is there can be n number of characters after this, but string should be start with R. So it will give me all the people with whose last name start with R, Robinson and Reinhardt. And what if we want people whose, if there is A in their name? Okay. Okay, so now we are getting Luna and Reinhardt. So you're getting the point, right? So we have two symbols. First we have this percentile, next we have is dash. So the meaning of dash is, yeah, okay. So percentile stands for what? Any number of characters, whereas dash stand for we only need names where like with two characters. It starts with A and it is of two characters. So let's do what? Yeah, so we have two doors, right? What we can do is, yeah, we want only people whose name start with Do and it is of three characters. So yeah, let's see. So this is our like in. Now we have order by. So now we have covered select, what is star, from, and how we add filter conditions. After filter condition, what we want is we want to order our data. Let's see, we have customer data like this. So it is ordered on this column, customer ID 1 2 3 4 5. What if we want to order by on the age? So what we can do is we have order by age, and we can mention we want descending order or ascending order. So by default it is in ascending order, so ASC. So here we can see 22 ascending order. If we want descending order, DESC. Okay, greater to lesser. If we remove this, by default it is in ascending order. Okay, you got it. Now order by is also completed. So we have covered till here. So I will be making the next part of this video. So please like, share and subscribe if you like this video. And if you have doubts, type in comments. And if you think I have missed something, you can add that too. Let me know how I can improve and all. Yeah, thumbs up. Thanks guys.